Hi everyone, my name is Arthur Mitsoulis and I'm one of the co-founders and executive directors at Viva Mutual.
My name is Guy Turnbull and I'm the managing director and one of the founder members of Viva Mutual Foundation Limited. Viva is an NDIS provider based in Adelaide, South Australia, and we deliver at-home support for people with a range of disabilities, typically early onset dementia, motor neuron disease and some intellectual disability. So that's the easy bit. The more interesting element is how did Viva come about? Now Viva is based on a Dutch model of nursing called buurtzorg. So we operate self-managed teams of between 8 to 12. And they manage the client onboarding, the scheduling, the range of other activities. And our basis is to keep the overhead light and to push as much responsibility and engagement.
Our whole model is based around having a highly engaged workforce. And that's really important when you start to look at wanting to change the standards and raise the bar in the sector, because without a highly engaged workforce you're not going to be able to sit back and deliver the high quality that clients and people in the aged and vulnerable need. A lot of our resources, being a non-for-profit, we reinvest a lot of our resources back into training and development to be able to raise the bar and actually ensure that we deliver a high quality program.
One thing we know in Australia and in a lot of Western democracies is the professional care or support is undervalued, underpaid, no career structure, a consumerist transactional approach to funding care and support and disability has led to a completely fragmented approach to workforce. And the whole point of Viva is to grab that by the scruff of the neck and say, actually what we want to do is create a really engaging, interesting career pathway for individuals to deliver the most important, or one of the most important jobs in the world, which is delivering support, because support workers can make a huge difference to a person's life every day.
Being able to deliver daily assisted support for individuals, but also being able to collaborate and connect with the healthcare providers to be able to give that level of awareness and insights for their well-being is really, really important. So we put a lot of effort into training and developing our people to look at that, to look at beyond those elements that are in front of you, look behind and look at understanding the whole person's environment to be able to deliver a high quality of service. And that for us is really pivotal.
It's not just about social impact, it's about delivering social impact in a commercial manner. And I always think that the best social enterprises are ones where there's a cigarette paper width between the business model and the social impact. So our social impact, which we measure, is about how engaged our workforce is, benchmark the terms and conditions against the market, how many are transitioning to permanent contracts, and obviously also we measure our impact in terms of client support, client satisfaction, and a range of other kind of metrics around how we're doing in terms of supporting individuals to meet their goals.
You know, what can we do to make that individual's life better? And there's an individual who was living at home sleeping on a mattress on the floor. And we tell our support workers, we empower them to make decisions, the right decisions for that individual. So our support worker, she didn't think it was right. So she made the decision herself, and actually on the weekend bought a bed, bought a mattress, and actually delivered it to the person's home with her father. And we only found that out later down the track when it was in one of our meetings, and she brought it up. She goes, I've actually purchased that, and so we rebated that money back to her. She paid out of her own pocket. That's the sort of individuals that you want working for you. People who are actually passionate about it, making a difference to someone's life. Someone that's willing to go to the end, to the next stage. Just that human element of kindness is really, really powerful, and that's what the Viva model is all about.
That's why we do what we do, and that's the first thing I start with at every staff induction. You, as a support worker, have the chance every day to make somebody's life better and different. And our job is to make sure you've got the tools, the resources, the training to be able to do that.
Viva Mutual established a relationship with Torrens University on the back of our shared values. As an organisation, Viva Mutual is really passionate about its people and really passionate about how we can actually help other people in our community. Torrens University is really focused on people and about doing good in the world around us, and that is really, in essence, who we are as well.
The kinds of projects we've worked on currently with the university is around market development, market research, marketing, some IT design, stroke evaluation of our customer care services, and client evaluation. So just a whole mix of things. And the results we've seen have been great, and so including leading to employment of one of the former students, and a whole range of other projects. And actually, some of the client satisfaction survey infrastructure is embedded in our website, for example, and that wouldn't have happened without Torrens University.
And we're certainly looking forward to actually engaging with Torrens University on other areas heading into the future. We started off with no support workers, no clients, nothing. And that started back we launched in June 2020. And we delivered our first client back on the 26th of November 2020. And since that period, we've been able to sit back there and grow to 70 staff in South Australia. We've delivered fantastic service in the community, and that's coming from clients telling us that the service that we deliver is exceptional. And that comes through the whole element of looking at a client beyond just a transaction. So for us, it's not about that 1 hour that we spend with that individual delivering assisted daily living. It's not about that. It's actually looking at the individual and looking to see how you can make that moment special for that individual.
So the future for Viva is very bright, and for us it's about working out where best to make our investment and look to support. We want to be innovative, and also it's about our social purpose. So the whole point of establishing something like Viva is to challenge norms and to try and bring about change in the health and social care market. So it's about collaborating rather than competing. Plan number one says about creating innovation and working with health and others to try and support a better system. Because for me, it's all about having the right person supported in the right way in the right place. And that's quite simple to say, but it's quite difficult to achieve. So it's about how can we create that system which allows that to happen. And I think the second thing for Viva to do, we just started this, is to bring that whole approach of self-management and innovation to teams of psychologists, OTs, and others in the whole kind of therapy space. So watch this space. Thank you.